How's it going, everybody? So, I have a question. How is it that the soul, the human soul, all right, its salvation is found in an intellectual concept that you put your faith and belief into, right? Um, but if you don't have this this intellectual concept, if you don't put your faith into this intellectual concept, that is the salvation for your soul. I would argue that the salvation of the soul has nothing to do with anything intellectual, but that the soul learns and that the soul is tested and goes through different experiences, and the soul has memory different than our brain. It's almost like the subconscious mind. The soul is its memory is it's different. It's how is the soul saved by an intellectual concept? And if you did not understand, if you could not understand this intellectual concept, or if you never heard of this intellectual concept, then your soul is damned. That don't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me. The soul chooses where it wants to be. The soul chooses if it wants to go to hell or heaven. That and it doesn't choose it by oh, I'm gonna do it. No, it doesn't choose it by that. It chooses it by taking the road of fear or the road of faith. Fear leading to hell, faith leading to heaven. Jesus Christ is the way, the truth, and the life. I do believe that. I do believe in Jesus Christ, and I do pray to Him. But I just don't understand how so many people today are convinced that it's the understanding of do you understand that Jesus shed His blood for you? Because if you can't understand that, as long as you understand that, you're saved. The salvation of your soul is based on your human intellect and your understanding of a concept. No, the soul has to go through experiences and have different. The soul has to experience hell and heaven and all of it in order to. I don't know. I'm not an expert, but where did the word Bible come from? Because Bible sounds like by ball, does it not? And what is this verse in Mark where Mark is saying that when Jesus is in the Garden of Gethsemane, the little boy runs off naked. A child runs off naked. I don't understand that. And then how is it that Luke and Matthew can't seem to understand, can't seem to figure out when Jesus is born, if he's born, if like, I don't know, like if they leave for the trip to the town before he's born, or I don't know, whatever. But it doesn't even matter. My point is that if you're putting the salvation of your soul into your intellectual concept of understanding, then you're denying your soul its ability to grow. Because the soul is grown not through intellectual understanding, but through experience That's it. Everyone, I love Jesus. I love Jesus. And I'm not, but I'm not putting the faith in my salvation, in my intellectual understanding of, do I understand that Jesus shed his blood for me? Okay, Jesus paid the price for my sins. Okay, but my soul, like, I know that my soul is it's just hard for me to wrap my mind around. Anyway, God bless everybody. I'll tell you this right now. Like, faith is the opposite of fear. And if you fear something, you're only manifesting more of that. So it's not logical to fear anything. It's not logical to fear anything. Because if you fear something, you're only going to manifest more of it. Faith is the key to walking through this life. Faith is the key. Because if you walk by faith and not by sight, you will always, always come out on top in everything that you do. In everything that you put your hand to, put it by faith and not by sight. And if you put it by sight, put it by the sight of a vision that you have in your mind, that you see for yourself doing. This life is not about gaining worldly intellectual knowledge. This life is not about learning the things that are here of this earth. This life is about choosing where you want to go. And you choose it by either choosing to live in fear or choosing to live in faith. There's no in the middle in that. You're either operating from fear or faith at one point. Anyways, I love you guys. God bless. Bye.